finally seeing a Wellington versus Christchurch match once again that we saw a few of those yesterday.
Yep.
Wellington getting the better of a lot of those top 8 qualifiers. Christchurch going to be looking for some revenge here in losers quarters.
Without a doubt.
Will be interesting to see what the option is in terms of character out of Alastair for this set to start.
Yeah, no, he selecting Zeta against Lilypad the first 2 games, but going down 0-2 with him, finding a game with the Olympia, but being a bit too little, too late.
Yeah, Desmo having already shown in this top 8 some proficiency in that Zeta-Burn matchup.
Yeah, so I'm imagining we're going to see Olympia game 1, but we'll see. Go. Also selecting some tunes, doing his pre-match ritual, getting ready for the set.
And it is the Olympia here, as we suspected, for game 1.
We're going to see Jules Vale.
Once again, Jules Vale.
So far, only the 2 stages have been selected for game 1, either Godai or Jules Vale. Wait, what that was the stage last set? Right? Or was I wrong? I can't remember what stage game 1 was on.
I feel like we might have had a Merchant
I think it might have been
at some point, but I
think it might have been Godai. We had Merchant Port previously, but it was as a counter pick, I believe.
Yeah, I think it was Godai game 1.
Yeah, it was. But here we have it. Desmo versus Alastair. Wellington versus Christchurch. Alastair off to an early % lead, but
Desmo in his last set looking very comfortable at finding a lot of tech chase options for a lot of that %. Hasn't found a lot of it so far in this game, but is finding a few little 2-hit strings to rack up that %.
Also jumping out of the attempted up strong from Desmo. Good parry there on the crystal, however. Desmo able to hit those ledge dashes, which then allows you to be that much more safe off ledge. Certainly a very strong option that a few competitors in the top 8 have not really been representing. Another tech chase opportunity here for Desmo, but nothing coming of it. Both players just looking for that first kill. Bit of a slow play start. Already a minute 30 into the game, but Desmo able to find that tech chase into the empowered down strong.
I mean, we did see that slower start with the Desmo IDK set as well, and Desmo then able to find some momentum later on in the set. So
Alastair maybe a bit of a miscue there on with the down air with the punish. I feel like even just like a sweet spot fair might have been a better pick to be able to take the kill. As it is, Desmo able to reset back to neutral, still yet to drop his first stock. But there's a down tilt, but no confirm of it from Alastair. Maybe not quite so ready for the distance the opponent flies at these greater %. A little bit shaky with the confirms.
Desmo getting a lot of mileage here.
Yeah, 74% here already built up on Alastair, who's yet to find a way to take this first stock.
And a great job with a lot of these arcane recoveries, not being forced to go to puddle very often.
Yes. There's a fear though from Alastair able to catch the drop from platform attempt from Desmo, but still 90% now here on Alastair. How much is he able to then get before he loses the stock? The answer is only 26%. Good down tilt into up strong from Desmo.
But Alastair comes straight back down into finding some damage here.
Yep.
Looking to even this stock count up as soon as possible.
but really struggling to get the kill on stock 1. So even if the damage is racking up pretty quick here, let's see if he's able to find like one of Olympia's mini confirms into something like an aerial up B to get the stock at a much more reasonable percent.
Yeah, so far it seems to be mostly fair, and up B have been some of the killing options from Olympia this top A.
Yeah, fair and up B, without a doubt the most two represented options.
Desmo, of course, finding a lot of mileage out of the strongs for kill options.
Good DI from Alistair, avoiding the getting too much from up throw there, but already 94% here, built up on the stock. Desmo just one's good, confirm away. Ooh, opting for the normals. And Paul there for the bit of extra damage for the up throw into the strong. Whenever he's on that platform there, he really likes doing up throw into strong, as it allows him to very easily cover a lot of space. Having access to that bigger strong makes being grabbed by him so much more threatening. And here, Alistair being scared off from the Olympia, selecting Zetaburn as his character for game number 2. Godai Delta the pick. See if it's going to work out better for him than it will for IDK. But Desmo showing great proficiency in this matchup earlier.
Early hits being traded back forward and back forth.
Yep.
Alistair looking for some of those shine strings.
I feel like Alistair holds in a little more than IDK was. IDK a lot more willing to like dash dance to let the opponent swing first and find the opening. Alistair a bit more willing to swing aggressively, and maybe not quite as practiced with the dash dance, being primarily an ultimate player for his flat fighter experience. Good spot dodge there from Desmo, yeah. Able to find that down tilt into up strong there.
Beautiful confirm out of Alistair.
Yeah, punishing
those options.
Punishing that puddle teleport beautifully is Alistair. Getting the stock count back to even, just looking a little bit more comfortable with Zetterburn's kill confirms, it seems. Maybe recognizing that first stock he just wasn't able to find the kill on Desmo, wanting to go to somewhere where he's like just a bit more sure of what he's looking for to find that kill.
Still with a bit of a deficit here for Alistair though. Desmo looking for the up strong on platform tech, but not finding it.
Catches the roll in with air smash. Edge guard opportunity here, but gives up ledge at the wrong time to allow Alistair to get back into the game. Again, not getting the tech option he's looking for on platform, but just keeps resetting the situation, and eventually he's going to be able to get the correct option. Ooh, just a little bit low for that up air, but still able to catch the landing with empowered F strong is Desmo. Strong lead here in game number 2 for Desmo. Gets another tech chase opportunity. Maybe is slightly more familiar with what Zetterburn's tech options looks like, because his tech chasing seems a little bit stronger. Ooh, was that quadruple up air there on Alistair? 85% already built up.
Yeah, big deficit here for Alistair in this game. Looking very strong so far for Desmo in this set. Alistair going to need to figure some things out to bring this back.
And there's terrible DI in that air throw. Forces a low recovery, which Desmo recognizes can only get to ledge, just simply grabbing ledge himself. And that's game number 2. Desmo looking very poised to continue his loser's run.
And once again, for the 5th set in a row, we have a 2-0 lead.
Yep. Alistair taking a moment to think about his options here on the character select screen. Neither character working out particularly well between Zetterburn and Olympia, but Zetterburn is still the pick here for game number 3.
Might want to try mixing up the stage potentially here.
Potentially, but I would not be surprised if we just see Godai Delta again. He thinks it's a good stage, even if it is...
does appear to be taking some time for it, and
no, Tempest Peak. Tempest Peak is the pick. But still,
I believe this was the stage where he won the Game 3 against Lilypad.
It was indeed. Different character there, obviously, but on both sides, but still one of his preferred stages, so it would seem, in this game. Getting a lot of wave shines here early on, but Desmo ready with the CC into down tilt on that. Using these invincible nears off ledge a lot. Alistair able to get the reverse hit to send on stage, but Desmo then still ready to continue his advantage state.
Great tech chase on the platform there from Desmo. Found the grab on the roll in, and is continuing to find a lot of percent out of these advantage states.
Oh, but big miscue there from Desmo, thinking he could get to ledge with just the regular up B, but instead it's just going to be just a little bit too late, allowing Alistair to get a stock lead, I think, for like the first time in the set.
Alistair going to try and make the most of this lead,
but
Desmo finds it with the reverse fair.
Yeah, reverse fair, coast to coast, was able to take it. Desmo not being punished too hard for his SD at 40 there. Now has regained the lead. Down air into Fireball, the choice there from Alistair. I'm sure that was like a misinput meant to be Shine. Allows Desmo to then get out of that combo.
And Desmo once again with a lead despite that SD.
Yep. Edge got an opportunity here. Gives up ledge a little bit too early. Alistair loves doing the down B cancel to ledge. Desmo maybe not quite ready for that option. Has given Alistair ledge a few times. And that up-powered AfterShock is just not going to be quite enough percent to take it just yet. Alistair able to get through that edge guard attempt from Desmo. No punish, however, on the teleport to puddle, just a little bit too slow on the reaction. But there's a sweet spot there. Desmo, no puddle. But Alistair still not grab. I feel like ledge grab into option there might have been the call, just to. But Alistair not quite as comfortable with using the ledge as an edge guarding tool like that.
Desmo now with a stock up in this game. Alistair potentially on his final stock of the tournament.
Yep. Desmo getting the down tilt on platform, gets the tech chase into the up throw. Alistair low enough percentile to just drop out of it, but percent is rapidly climbing here on Alistair. And Desmo looking to defend the region here, take down the first Welly representative that he's fought here in top 8. Oh, but there's a sweet spot here from Alistair, but 106 already. Desmo gets the mistake on the platform. And there's the near that, and that will going to be it. Alistair, Desmo's edge guarding on Zetaburn looking very comfortable there with these nears from ledge, allowing him to just reset the situation, deprive the Zetaburn of their resources, and to eventually just hold ledge and take the stock and then take the set.
Yeah, a lot of value out of that near in the edge guard situations. Probably the main kill option coming out of Desmo for the offstage sequences.
Yes, no, without a doubt. But Desmo looking strong, looking poised, continues his loser's run. Will he get a chance to get his revenge against Schnurgle? Well, that'll depend on our next set here, which will be Schnurgle versus Physic.